Alright. What up? Well, Nico already ruined the best parts. Fucker. Man. One second. I forgot to get chat up. There we go. Alright. Let's check it all out. We will get to it, Quento. We will get to it. We're going to start from left to right like we always do. Don't forget about Cheddar. She's downstairs. She's hanging out with my wife. I'm only going to be here for like an hour. Because I got to go do stuff. But let's get through this real quick. All right, so. Yeah, we're just going to go left to right. I'm just going to kind of go through everything that at least interests me. And then we can go over anything I might have forgotten. M10 Booker is crazy. They're literally like instantly like, oh yeah, new M10 Booker gonna be cool, and like, oh, a year later, yeah, M10 Booker's canceled. Like 6 months later, Gaijin's like, hey, we're gonna put it in our game. That's so funny. 10.7. More light tanks for US. Okay, let's no new helis, right? Yep. Okay, let's just go through air. Let's just go through what we care about. Okay, I unironically do care about this. This thing is at 4.3. I feel like this fireball thing is gonna be insane. At 4.3, the new earliest jet fighter. Like, I don't get it. I feel like this thing's gonna be crazy. Like, it's just gonna be an energy fighting demon. Yeah, it only gets 50 cals, but like, the C10 is only 4.0, and it also only gets 50 cals, and only gets 4 of them, right? Same thing, right? This is only like 3 higher. Well, for now, right? Obviously, it's subject to change or whatever. I just feel like it's crazy, dude. I feel like this is gonna be really, really insane. Okay. F-18. Word on the street is this thing's flight model right now is cracked. Holy drop tanks, dude. Jesus Christ. We love making anemic, fat fucking planes. Jesus Christ. Look at that leading edge, dude. It's gigantic. I don't know, man. I'm not a huge fan of the way this one looks. I think the Legacy is cooler. This is just too big. Too big. How does this new screen work? C5. So these are all the missiles. These are all unique. Walleye, JDAM-ER. Let's look at its I want to look at the, here we go. All right, so more missiles. This carries extra missiles, extra AIM-120s because it's got this extra rack right here. Right? I think that's what makes it carry more. Holy 9Ms, dude. 12 9Ms is fucking crazy. Is the Rafale M real? I don't know. Foxback and BOP, probably. How can you get dev server? Just Google. Just Google War Thunder dev server link and just follow the instructions on the Gaijin website. This, dude, holy rat heaven. That's a crazy amount of 9Ms. I mean, the preferred loadout would probably be, what? 4 9Ms, because these can only take single missiles anyways, no matter what you put on them. So 4 9Ms, probably like a 2 double rack of C5s and the rest A's or B's or whatever. Crazy. JDAM-ERs, where are the JDAM-ERs? No JDAM-ERs. Oh, it just gets these. Which is enough for a base, I guess. Huh. So it only gets base JDAMs. No JDAM-ER. For now. Oh, boy, I'm an idiot. Oh, 2 bases per fly on, huh? In exchange for all your AIM-120s except for 2. Okay. A lot of APKWs. Let's test fly it. We'll do low fuel. Sure, whatever. All right. Let's check it out. Fall Guy to H&B. I'm tracking. We'll get to it in a minute. I'm going left to right. I'm going through everything. Going through everything. And this is a PESA radar, right? Should be a PESA radar. I gotta remember my keybinds. It's been too long since I played. Okay. So 70 by 30. That's pretty good. A little slow. Well, maybe not slow. Okay. 30 by 15. That's nice. 70 by 15. Hi, Cheddar. Hi, hello. Okay. Radar's pretty good. Radar seems good. I like the scope skills. You gotta... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see the damage model works. That's funny. Glad to see the cheddar, glad to see the damage model works. Why RB? Because I want to just fly around and visualize everything first. I was still going to first person. I'm still gonna do this. No HMD. Meh. Don't really care too much about that. Yeah, radar seems pretty good. So what was I saying? 7 by 15, 30 by 15, and 70 by 30. Okay. Let's go into full real. Zoom out, because I got my old controls. Holy, my sensitivities are all fucked. Alright, let's check it out. Everybody's saying that the flight model is fucking insane. Ugh. It's almost impossible to test this without an ace crew. You just G out immediately. I don't know if this is going to be really worth actually looking at until it gets in game. Just for my own controls. Oh god. Definitely not pulling on that one. What up, Dex? What up, everybody? Sorry, I'm trying to, I don't want to speed through all this, but I do want to kind of like be quick and digest all of this because I do gotta go. Eventually, I'm not really doing a good job of keeping up with chat because chat's popping. Foxback gonna be OP. What up, James? Only 12, yeah. Intakes look better, I guess, yeah. Aza? Oh, I thought it was a PESA. Okay. Return of the Goat, yeah. What up, Peter? Okay. So, I mean, I don't know. No, I just started Dex. I don't know, man. It's an 18. Top speed's pretty low. If you merge, I mean, you'll be fine, maybe, depending on what you're facing. But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's still going to suffer a lot. Same way this does. Probably less so. I mean, it's going to obviously be better. But I feel like it's still going to have very similar issues to this. Just inherently the way EC works. Right? With, I don't know. Being able to keep people at bay just with medium range distancing and stuff. I mean, yeah, you get a lot of missiles, but I don't know. 128 countermeasures. It's not bad. 5 drop tanks is fucking crazy. All right, Germany. Oh, Eurofighter, dude. This is what I unironically kind of care about the most. Okay, so couple things here. All the Eurofighters, every single one of them, dude, are getting double rack AIM-120s. I am so excited for this. So my whole thing, when I heard about the Aza Eurofighters potentially coming, was I was like, okay, cool, new Eurofighter, new Aza radar. I hope they give it double rack AIM-120s. I did not expect them to add it for all of the Eurofighters, including the previous ones, which I gotta be honest, I kind of wish they didn't, because like obviously like how you progress, right? You want to have something to shoot for, and yeah, Aza is a big deal, and I know the Aza radar in this thing is fucking crazy, but like I feel like Aza and more missiles, I don't know, it's just they're so similar. Hopefully maybe they'll treat this like, oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. They're gonna give this the 16C treatment, right? When 16C came out, it was only 9Ms, and then we got Fox 3s. So when we get like next gen IR or whatever, this will probably be the one that gets it. Okay, never mind. I think if you think about it that way, it makes more sense. What a policy, yes I do. Looks like same everything, same loadouts. Okay, so yeah, the loadouts are exactly the same, no difference. But this one gets an IRST, which is pretty sweet for Germany at least. Let's oh, I can't testify this one. That's cool. What else? Did they get anything else? I don't care too much about ground, I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna go over it. DB, this thing is fucking crazy looking, dude. What up, Lantern? 420k research points just for a different radar. Well, I think, Samira, if you think about it how, like kind of how I said, right? So like remember when the 16C came out? It was like what's the word? It was like grandfathered in when we got Fox 3s. I would expect them to do the same thing with the new Aza Eurofighters, right? Right now, the differences are minimal, but eventually they'll probably be significant with Meteors and IRSTs. You know what I mean? They'll eventually get them. I feel like it's probably how they would do it. I feel like that'd make the most sense. You think I should grind for? Italian Eurofighter is still the one I recommend the most for people who play Sim. But this thing's fucking stupid looking. Okay. Where is the Foxbat? How do I access that? Is it here? Is there a way to testify the Foxbat? Am I crazy? Here we go. Nope. Event line? Did I just miss it? Did I really just miss it? I don't see it. Is there like a specific event line you're talking about? I don't know where this thing's at. Cause it's still this. Okay, I guess we'll just you have to email Gaijin as a CC for it. Oh, fuckers. Man. Boo. Okay, well. Nothing for Russia to test fly, I guess, for now. UK, also Eurofighter. Right? Oh, and the new Hawk Tua. Or, the premium Hawk Tua. That's right, yeah, premium Hawk Tua. Where's that at? Was that not UK? Was that for somebody else? I could have sworn that was UK that was getting that. Eurofighter Aza. Everything should be the same, right? Yep. Okay. Japan. Ah. Japan's getting the premium Hawk Tua. They are. Whoa. That's crazy. They just got the best premium in the game. Let's give them another. Alright. This thing's at like 10.3. Alright, well that's clearly broken. Why would I want to look at the Key 87? Alright. So, Penguin? Sea Eagle. Damn, that thing's fucking big. Mavericks. 9Ls. Cool. What up, Curb? And something to do with like a gun pod, right? I heard something goofy about a gun pod. 30 mil? Damn. Okay. What up, Duck? The British Hawk was already in-game. The Japanese is a new one. Gotcha. Okay, understood. So, Japan is getting an F-18D late, which from what I understand is literally just might as well be the same F-18 that's in like US tree. 9M, 120s, JMERs, yeah, just same exact thing. So another copy paste. Su-30, this thing. I can't fucking test drive it, dude. I wish I can. This thing's so shiny. I don't know why this thing is so shiny. But dude, so it should have a Maz, right? It does. It has a Maz and a laser warning, which is whatever. But Maz is a big deal. Maz is a very big deal because the RWR on this thing, I don't know what the Maz ranges are. I don't know what the blind spots are like. I don't know what it is, but the RWR on the Su-30 is pretty dog water compared to all the others. It's 30 degrees, where all the others are at least 45. What up, Kevin? So that's a pretty big deal. Does it have thrust vectoring? It should, right? Shouldn't it? AL31 FPs. I'm pretty sure it should. FPs. The engines look exactly the same. It does? Yeah, okay. So yeah, but from what I understand, it is slightly heavier, which, I mean, I don't know, dude. Give me a Maz and a little bit of extra weight. I'm happy. What up, Cletus? What up, Surge? Japan eating well. Yeah, this, that Maz is going to go a long way. It's going to go a very long way for this plane that has pretty rough situational awareness. So N011M, I believe that's the exact same one, right? M011M. Yeah, okay. Same exact radar, which is an insanely good radar. So, I mean, personally, dude, if I were to take a Su-30, I would rather take this one. I would much rather take this one. Maz is a very, very, very big deal. I don't know how good the Maz is, but even still, just having a Maz in general, I can imagine it's going to be obviously better than not having one. Grommers. And it's basically just the same exact thing. These are R77-1s, RVVSDs. It's basically just the same exact plane. Slightly heavier with a Maz. Su-30 that can play both blue and red. Oh, also true. I didn't even make that connection. So yeah, Blue 4 now technically has a Su-30, which will be interesting. I don't think it's gonna be like game changing. Su-30 is good, but it's not like, you know what I mean? Japan is small enough, I don't think we'll see many of them. Like, obviously we'll see some. I just don't think we'll see, like, too many. Good thing I have Japan 100%ed on the live server. Alright. What I personally care about. And the Su-30 for China has been confirmed by a community manager on the forums. It still needs to be added. So China will be getting a Su-30. MK whatever. So presumably just the same exact one as this, I would imagine. Same thing. I wonder if it'll have a Maz. Which is gonna be... Like, the J-10C already is awesome. I will say, Unfortunately, one of the biggest issues with the J10 is its fuel. How sensitive this plane is to fuel load. Giving the option to take more missiles and less fuel is not necessarily a good thing. I struggle to use all my missiles on a flyout already with this thing. Reducing my fuel load and giving me 2 more missiles to use. Again, I'm not complaining. It's not a bad thing. Pylon's gone. I'm just saying I am skeptical to how this is really going to change much, if anything. But it does have multi-role capabilities. Not a lot, but it does have some. You can get a base per flyout with GNSS 202nd. Okay, so yeah, basically GBUs. But you basically have to lose at minimum 4 PL-12s, potentially 6, depending. No, you should be able to get away with 6. Yeah, you should be able to get away with. Okay, so I guess that's nice. Nice to have. Yeah, I don't know. Su-30 MKM is not needed for China. China needs multi-role, and Su-30 MKK doesn't have basically anything for that. It's either 1 base per flyout or 4 to 6 ground targets. What up, Mouse? So which one would China be getting? The MKK? How do you change your hanger? I don't know. So MKK, is that this? Oh. Oh, I see. So China would be getting this, which is a base per flyout with these. Can't do the MiG-25, don't have it. Interesting, okay. What up, MH? Well, I mean, it's still better than nothing. I see what you're saying, Surge. That would be nice to have whatever this equivalent for China would be. But I mean, it's still I don't know, better than nothing. It'll be good for multi-role. I mean, it'll be decent for multi-role, I guess. This will be obviously the new air superiority. So let's do some comparisons here. So AL-31FN Series 3, AL-31FN. Let's go ahead and unspade. Look at the fuel. Give me a second. Just want to take all this off first. Kind of got to give up 2 missiles. That's what I was saying, dude. That's what I was saying. I don't think... Okay, so let's do... I don't think that center pylon is going to be that big of a deal. So 12,004. Oh, wait. No, this is spaded, right? It shows me it's spaded. Right? No. Okay. So it does have more thrust. Wonder how much heavier it is, though. So this is going to be the ASA radar, right? Yep, ASA. If only the J10 had conformal fuel tanks. Ugh. Gross. Yep, I'll give it a look in a minute, Samira. Going from left to right. I want to look at everything. Reference. Oh my god, what the hell? Ugh. Ah. Oh, I love this HMD so much. So, we are losing our 85-degree gimbal. And we are now getting something different. Man. And we still have the GSH 23. God, this is an ugly HUD, dude. At least the donger's gone. That's nice. Glad to see the donger's gone. This HMD is nice. ASA radar is obviously a good thing, but okay, 30 by 15, 70 by 30. Okay, so this is literally just a copy paste of the F-18's radar. Gotcha. Yes, literally just the same exact radar. Unfortunate. I was your most watched CC in 25? Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Thanks, man. That fills me with excitement. Well, let's see. How much fuel can this thing actually hold? Hopefully the gun sight's usable now. Well, I mean, to be fair, the gun sight always was usable on the J10. It just that goddamn donger just gets in the way. Let's, where's a plane real quick? Check IRIS-T gimbal. Oh, IRIS-T? Oh, shit! Less than. Not bad. Definitely good elevation. 22 degree, which is pretty standard depression. Less than the radar. Wonder if this is still going to be the weakest Euro canard or Delta canard. Technically not a Euro canard. Nah. Alright, let's see if the gun sight works. Copy paste MiG-29 IRIS-T. It is not a copy paste of the MiG-29 SMT IRIS-T. I can confirm that. MiG-29 SMT IRIS-T is 90 degree left and right. Oh, very true, Nico. Very true, very true, very true. Okay, looks like no gun sight whatsoever yet. Which is fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's a dev server. I am gonna form zero opinions on that. Question is, would it be able to take over the Mirage or J10A? Well, it'll obviously be able to outperform the J10A for sure. That's a given. It has a much better radar. It has more missiles, well, potential for more missiles. It has a better flight model because it has a better engine. Same amount of countermeasures, more multi-role, but what was I gonna do? Test flight. 23 minutes, dude. You're taking out 23 minutes for a full fucking load of fuel, man. I'll check here in a minute, Numer. Yeah, I like ramen. Flight model's worse. How is it worse? Well, subject to change. Because, like, dude, I'm not taking out a plane that only gets 23 minutes of fuel on 100% load, dude. That's, I don't know. J10C is, I'm not like, I was excited about it, but I was curious about this. This is what I was curious most curious about, is like how they were going to employ the extra missiles. And if that means you have to lose your center tank, which is like one of the most important parts of this plane. I don't know. We'll see, man. All right, Italy, moving on. What time is it? Okay. All right. This is kind of what I am looking forward to the most. Is this plane. Reason being, is the radar on this fucker is crazy. Crazy, man. But it doesn't have any missiles that really make it matter at all, which is the funny part. So if you'll notice, you'll see something weird about this here radar screen. The reason why you see something weird about this here radar screen, first let me see a couple things. Let's see what happens when I do this. Yep. Something weird about this here radar screen. It's almost like it goes all the way past 180 degrees. So this radar screen is going to be weird. I don't know how this is going to work because, like, look, I can't interact with it at all. Like, at all. 15 by 13. Okay, so all the scope scales are literally just copy-paste. The AZA radar scope scales are exactly the same. FA18E, J7D, or sorry, J7C, J10C, and Eurofighter, same exact scope scales. What the fuck? Okay, this is obviously not working. But I can look over my shoulder. Okay, this is obviously not finished. That's fine. Not a big deal. But what I care about here is 100 degree? Is it 100 degree? Gimbal? Something like that, right? Because you got 90 and then 100. Something like that. Anyways, you can now officially look over your shoulder with a radar. Pretty crazy. Let's test it. Yep, looking over my shoulder. Crazy, dude. I can't do anything with that because the AIM-120 can't even go off the rails at this. See, that's the AIM-120 gimbal limit. So, like, I can't even launch anything at this guy, but I can keep him locked up and stay in the notch the whole time, and then I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean, reacquiring him with HMD. I can just pull back into the notch, do this whole dance again, right? Go back into the vertical notch, and then, okay, sweet, he notched that one, whatever, fire another one, go back into the notch. You know what I mean? No, 9M also has pretty limited gimbal limits. I can't really show it with the HMD, but, oh, there it is, see? That's the 9M gimbal limit. What up, Void? So, yeah, that's pretty sweet. It does, like I said, doesn't really have a missile to... Where do those missiles go? Doesn't really have a missile that pairs well with that. Oh my god. But I mean, you know what I mean? It's still gonna make that. Look, I've been keeping this guy locked up the whole fucking time, dude. The entire time. Pretty crazy. The HUD is exactly the same. For anybody wondering, the HUD is exactly the same. Best part is you won't lose radar track lock, so problem of losing targets on maps like Spain, Vietnam against the ground during vertical notches solved. Yep, exactly. Again, the caveat is you don't necessarily have a missile that's really gonna serve you well in that situation, but it's such a good feature, like it's such good tech, that it almost doesn't really matter what missile you have. Obviously it does to a degree, right? Obviously. But like just having that ability makes it so much easier to defend and return fire at any range, right? As long as you maintain lock. Obviously if they notch your radar, then I mean, you know what I mean? That might be a little bit more difficult. But I don't know. It's still, it's going to be an insanely nice to have. And it will at least let us practice for when we get good high gimbal missiles. Like, imagine that tech on a Rafale, dude. That'd be insane. No, everything's still the same about the cockpit, Miles. For now. So that's very cool, man. Yeah, situational awareness booster, exactly. Very cool. No, the Rafal is still not going to get dethroned. The Rafal can still do that with IR. Ted, why are you so sleepy? You're so sleepy. You're so cool. Speaking of the Rafal. Whoa. What? How did I not hear about this? What's different? Other than naval. What? Okay. Oh my god, that stance. Ugh, look at that gear. Literally the same, but heavier. Oh, okay. What's the fucking point of adding this? Oh, my carrier takeoffs, man. My carrier ops, my immersion. Cool, don't give a fuck. Most pointless addition ever. That's what they should have started with, by the way. For the record, if they were going to add a Rafal to the fucking game, they should have started with that piece of shit. Not this. Okay, what was I going to do? HMD. What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck is this? This is ugly as fuck, dude. Good. I'm glad it's ugly. I'm glad they get an ugly HMD now and they no longer have IFF Iris or fucking IFF HMD. Thank God. Thank God it's gone, dude. That's so nice. Oh my fucking god. Rafal Rats in fucking shambles right now, dude. Rafal Rats on fucking suicide watch right now, dude. Holy shit. I mean, that's cool. Hit? Hell yeah. Oh, I'm still gonna have guilt. Are you kidding me? Because I can still do this whole fucking 90-degree memlock Micah bullshit. But it's, dude, okay, I don't, for those that don't necessarily play the Rafal or have played the Rafal, losing that is a very, very big deal for Sim. Losing that is unironically a very big deal for Sim. Does the white blink when you're losing lock? No, it does not. Okay. Damn. Holy. Crazy, man. Fucking crazy. Absolutely mind-boggling. J10C HUD and the Rafal HMD are both ugly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, indeed. Dude, this is honestly such a big win. This right here is such a big win. The Rafal is still probably going to be the best plane in the game. But this is honestly a huge W for the Sim community. Huge W. Did Suit 30 HUD change? Which one? SM? Excuse me, what time is it? Okay. Sorry, I'm checking my watch because I gotta go soon. Yeah, SM? Dude, Rafal nerf is so nice. Now this looks the same. Looks the same to me. I did, Blanche. I did. I absolutely did. And I was a little skeptical at first. My original take was like, I kind of wish they didn't do that because it doesn't give you, other than an ASA radar, a reason to research this. But I guarantee you what they're gonna do is give this the F-16C treatment. And when we get next-gen Fox 3s and we get next-gen IR missiles, they're gonna grandfather this into them. So this is still gonna be the non-next gen Iris, the non-next gen, you know what I mean? So this will end up being the Meteor Iris T-bus for sure. Gripen E needs to come. Meh. So is Sweden the only one without an ASA and a 14-3? No. Israel. Well, Israel does have an ASA, but not a top tier ASA. So we're still waiting. Okay, we're waiting on the grease tree. We're waiting on the grease line. That's what we're waiting on. Oh, tech tree. True. Okay. Yeah, we're waiting on the grease line with the Rafale. That's what we're waiting on for Israel. Sweden's probably waiting on the Gripen E. That makes sense. They will, Samira. They'll get the Rafale. They'll get an Israeli Rafale. Or sorry, Greece Rafale. Can you check the US Nazam launcher platform real quick? Yeah, we are done with everything that I can think of that I honestly care about. J10C is pretty mid. Su-30 for China is going to be pretty mid, but at least it's better than fucking nothing. Yeah, cool. This right here, I think, is what I'm most excited for. Personally. Since I am, I'm a bit of a, Eurofighter enjoyer. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, US, what was it, Nico? Was it a SAM site, this thing? Interesting vehicle. Hey, that's right, the Gaijin symbol. Is this a US vehicle? This looks very British, almost Russian. This looks like a fuck, what's it called? Land Rover. This almost looks like a Land Rover, like a shorter Land Rover. I think Pi, what's up, dude? Wait till they fix the EFT scan radar, right? Well, dude, I'm just curious to see what they're gonna do with that screen, Mythic. G-Class? Oh, it's Mercedes. I see. Gotcha. I see. What am I looking at here, Nico? Ooh. Those AIM-120s. Are those AIM-120 C5s? There's no... I can't look at anything here. What am I looking at? AIM-120ER? What is an AIM-120ER? AMRAAM ER. AIM-9X. AIM-120C7? Huh. 35G. 40G? Damn. With extra guidance time? Huh. It's smokeless. AIM-120C7 by name, but copy-pasted C5. Okay, understood. Huh. 40 Gs and smokeless. AIM-120ER is an ESSM with a 120C7 C5 seeker. Interesting. Huh. It's a new AIM-120 in the game. Wow. Is this the first next gen, I say that very lightly. Is this the first next gen AAM Fox 3 in the game? I know we have the Buck. That doesn't count. That's not an AAM. That's a SAM missile. Is this the first next gen AAM that can be utilized on a plane? Yeah, no worries, Nico. Thank you for showing me. That's cool. I appreciate that. I think so. Yeah, the ER. That's what I'm referring to, Blanche. The ER, not the C7. Just the ER. AMRAAM ER is not an AAM. Is it not? Is it not not on planes? Okay, understood. Never mind then. Don't worry about it. Disregard me. So it's all intents and purposes just Buck. I mean, it's not Buck, but you know what I mean. Understood. Cool. Well, oh, you know, I am gonna look at this real quick. I got a little bit more time actually. I'm stressing about the time more than I should be. Isn't this thing's armor like super broken? Some shit. 500 mils or whatever. Where's the broken bit? Where's the broken armor on this thing? Or something that's like, haha, funny, armor crazy broken or some shit. I don't, oh, right here. What the hell? That's hilarious. Yeah, I wanna test drive this. You know why? So no APFSDS. I'm honestly kind of curious to how good this thing is gonna be. 1 second. 9. Oh wait, so these are just HE. Oh, you could probably. Yeah. You could probably really overpressure with these. 4.5 kilograms. Damn. It's gonna be pretty mid. Mythic, what'd you say? Not really. ESSM is a SAMSI, AMRAAM, ER, or AXE is the name for the jets. Would have offered as a stopgap between these Chinese long-range missiles, but if I remember correctly, United States Air Force haven't bought it. Oh, okay, understood. So, no concern. Ugh. Is it just me, or is the turret traverse pretty bad? Wait, can you really only shoot one gun? For now, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is broken, right? The laser rangefighter. I mean, it'll be cool when you can shoot both guns. But as of now, it's whatever. Work in progress. I know. Trust me, guys. I give Gaijin more slack than they deserve. I give Gaijin way more slack than they deserve. Well, to be oh, actually, I was about to say some of the dumbest shit. I was gonna say, to be fair, this is the first double autocannon tank in the game. Like, we don't have a billion fucking AA. I was about to say some stupid shit. Okay, Tor, that's cool. 10.3. I mean, it's the same BR as... I would just much rather play the BMP-2M. What's the turret traverse on this thing, dude? 42... 60 degrees a second aced, 42 non-aced. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's way slower. Wow. Oh, BMP-2M still holds up. BMP-2M holds up. There's a reason why I have a talisman on it, dude. The BMP-2M holds up like crazy still. Like, legitimately, I have a substantially better KD in this thing than I do the 2S38, and that was when the 2S38 was like 9.7 or some shit. Yeah, dude, BMP-2M still insanely goated. Insanely goated. Did Japan get new AA as well? Typo 3. What are the missiles? They ARH. Okay. 36G. But they shoot, like, at an angle, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, that's the Chinese one. M1. Fucking stupid, dude. More Abrams. Yeah, it's this one. These, like, shoot at an angle, depending on how you're looking, and it's single vehicle. Well, I'm already a little, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm already a little disappointed, but this is not, I really don't think this is going to be some insanely goated plane. I really don't. I think players' performance with this is going to be very, 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 like, gimped, because they're going to be goated into taking those extra missiles, and they're going to have to take full fucking tanks, dude. Or they have to take full fuel. HQ11 is basically Spider from Temu. Yeah, that's what it looks like. What up, Francisco? Why can't we have more countermeasures for the J10? I don't know, man. I don't know. It'll be work in progress. I don't know, man. I'm just new engine and new radar parameters as soon as next dev server hits. I know, and I don't want to form an opinion. I really don't want to. I'm just, my initial impressions are a little baited right now. I'm a little skeptical. Radar's good. Gimbal limits are definitely nerfed compared to the old one, but the radar is overall obviously better. Obviously all these new AZs are very, very work in progress, because they just, all of the scope scales are copy paste. Literally every single one of them is a copy paste. Wow. Iris-T fucking search is super slow. But yeah, the fuel, it's just the fuel, man. And like, to be fair, that's been my complaint with the J10 all along. Oh my god. Dude, you can't even see the fucking gun. You can't even see the gun, dude. I don't have my head movement bound on the dev server. Dude, you literally can't even, if you're pulling really hard, there's literally no gun. PL15 and AIM-120D in the files, they'll be gimped like this. C5, yeah, we'll see. Apparently, according to Surge, aircraft that gets hit by missile splash damage will have a chance to lose avionics or something. Interesting. I saw something about that. You definitely sit way too low in this cockpit. Well, look at this, look at this. Let me extend away. Ugh, yeah, this thing is still kind of slow. Even with the new engine. Look at this. Look at the gun. Dude, you literally can't even. Oh my fucking god. Good luck hitting anything. If you guys play this plane and you don't have head movement vertical bound, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck, dude. Good luck. Well, I mean, you could do that too. sort of, right, Mythic with keybinds. But yeah, VR, I don't make a big deal about it because like it really doesn't give people that much of an advantage except for like in props. The head movement in VR is like very, very broken, but mainly for props. Permanent movement. Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, yeah, you can still do that with keybinds. You know what I mean? You just sit higher. They said the engine will be changed. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Again, I don't want to formulate too many opinions yet. I know it's just a dev server. I'm just saying my current excitement is a little minimal. A little minimal when it comes to the C5. Yeah, it just depends, Mythic. I think in props, VR is just an absolute advantage. For me, in top tier, VR would be a huge disadvantage because I have to like look right and look left to look at my RWR and my radar if I'm not using the screens, you know what I mean? That's my very unnuanced take. Alright, well, we're getting Suit 30 for Blue 4. Well, a Blue 4 playable nation. Getting new Aza Typhoons. Aza J10C. China's getting, obviously, the MiG-25, which I can't look at right now, which is really unfortunate. I wish I could. And then... yeah, Iris T on this bad Larry. German main's rejoicing right now, dude. German main's absolutely rejoicing. Officially, Japan is officially a KH-38 slinger. Indeed they are. I actually got my VR headset today before I used OpenTrack for head tracking with webcam. Damn, dude, VR is going to be a big improvement. A lot of VR players just use MFDs because in-game HUDs are trash in VR. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. It's not like that big of a disadvantage, right? Because for the most part, everything has some sort of working system. Personal take, though, is that nobody should be able to use in-game green RWR display in Sim. Meh. Thank God War Thunder is a Simcade and they have it. I would not want to use those MFDs. You would drive away a lot of players, I feel like, if you did that. F414GE400s. 414GE400s. These are 400s, right? 404. And the other ones are 414s, right? Which is the Gripen E engine as well, yeah? Yeah, this should be the Gripen E engine, if I remember correctly. Alright, well. First US Aza. Yeah, that's kind of everything. I think it would be cool if every radar type gets its corresponding HUD. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of work, Void. I agree with you, but that is a lot of work. Oh, the GE, duh, fucking stupid. So true. That's how little I care about this plane, Nico. So true. Why? The MFDs are quite nice. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't want to have to zoom in. Like, the fact that I can, here. Like, I don't want to have to, first of all, not a lot of people have this bound, so they're going to have to, like, look around and, like, actually zoom in. If you zoom out a little bit, you can just kind of look with your peripheral. Holy shit. But, like, the last thing I want to do, man, is, like, because look how small that is. And, like, have to fucking zoom in. You know what I mean? And then, like, lose sight of whatever I'm looking at. Fucking crash. Who knows? I just much rather have it here. much rather have it here. Huh. This is goofy. Why is this all bugged? Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, they put enough in my opinion, Void. It would be nice, don't get me wrong. Because, like, the C10, dude. The C10's MFD, radar MFD is so cool. It's, like, all retro-y blue and purple. Like, it's pretty sweet. Or not blue and purple. Blue and green. It's pretty cool. And then you got this fucking coolest HMD in the game, dude. Oh my god, it's so sick. It's so fucking sick, dude. This HMD is the coolest in the game. It is the coolest in the game, aesthetically. I think the Eurofighters is the best, especially now that the Rafale got fucking nerfed, thank fucking god. But this is, aesthetically speaking, coolest. This is the coolest. Just look at it, dude. All the colors and shit. It just looks so nice. It looks so good. Sorry, I'm in mouse aim. Rafale HMD might get IFF back. French main bug reported it. Oh god. Here's to hoping they don't. Here's to fucking hoping they don't. HMDs and proper HUDs as a Russian player, yeah. I mean, the Su-30 HUD is like... The Su-30 HUD is objectively nice. Like, there is a lot there, and it is pretty good, and it has NCTR on the HUD. I gotta be honest, the only thing that I like about the Su-30's HUD is NCTR on the HUD. Everything else about it, I dislike. I don't hate, but, like, I dislike it. Because it becomes so information dense. Like when you lock somebody up and you've got your fucking missile selected and like you're trying to go in, like you go into Cannon Air, right? And you fucking like merge with somebody. It like there's so much clutter on these HUDs. It's so dense. There's so much here. Like I don't know, man. Like you got the velocity vector, you got your gun sight, you got some like other shit that like follow the gun sight, and it just like gets in the way. And like sometimes I'm like, okay, which one am I actually fucking looking at? And you know what I mean? Oops. Like there's just so much here, and it just gets in the way. I'm not a huge fan of this thing. Like right here, right? Like look at this. I don't know. It's still very good, and obviously it has the only one with NCTR on the HUD. So like, I'm not trying to sound super critical. I'm just, other than the NCTR on the HUD, I dislike this thing's HUD. Obviously the HMD is just an HMD. Remember correctly, Russia will never get an HMD. I think there was something, I'd have to talk to Surge about it. There's a, Surge found a patent for an HMD, a Russian HMD, and I'm kind of talking on my ass here. I think it had something to do, it might have named like the Su-35 or the Su-57 or both. So like there's a potential that they could have it for I think other planes. I forget exactly what it is, but yeah. What up, pizza? You're late. We already did everything. We're done. See ya. I'm just kidding. But yeah, probably won't get very many, if any at all. Does the Eurofighter RST lock show what kind of target it is on the MFD or the radar? IRIS-T? It shouldn't. I'm assuming you're talking about the new one, right, Numer? That'd be crazy if it did. I'm late? Yeah, you're late. This is a short stream. I'm only going to be up for another probably 15-20 minutes. Desog, what's up, dude? I'm the goober, smoober. What up? Yeah, 200-degree gimbal. Yeah. So, Numer's asking about this. No, it doesn't look like Iris T does any... Oh my god, sorry. It doesn't look like Iris T has any NCTR nomenclature. Yeah, 200-degree gimbal, dude. It's so fucking crazy. I'm so hyped for that. I am so hyped for that, dude. So hyped. As a Eurofighter enjoyer, dude, I am so fucking hyped. Yeah, it looks like Iris T has no information here, Numer. Just radar. I don't know if it's supposed to. Yeah, cockpit is exactly the same. Yeah, the Eurofighter Aza is, for now, and I would expect it to remain the same. Probably should show it seeing it's a camera and not just an IR tracker. I guess, yeah, maybe. But then it would have a range limitation, right? Theoretically, right? When it, I mean, then you would be like, okay, well, in-game IRL, would it only work with render distance? What would be the range of the NCTR on the IR? You know what I mean? 20 kilometers? 30 kilometers? Realistically, how far would it be able to ID a plane from that far? 10 kilometers? Oh, Tedder, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. You were sleeping. You were snoozing. You were big snoring. Oh, so cute. NCTR also has a range limit on the radar. Gotcha. So, what you're saying is in-game there realistically wouldn't be one. Alright, well, that's that. Oh, Pizza, do you see the new Rafale they added? New meta Rafale was added. France got Rafale number 2. It's insane, dude. It's probably the most meta plane in the game right now. Even better than this one. No, it's better, dude. Trust. Does F-18D have HMS PD? Oh, good question. That's a good question. Yes, it does. It does indeed. Why better? 'Cause it's new, dude. It's new, and it's F3R. R for really good. Yeah, no, this thing is insanely good. And it sits, like, ready in the mounting position. So it's, like, it's ready to mount you. Like, it's ready, it's all, like, permanently in a position to assert dominance. Yeah, it's objectively better than the standard one in all regards. Like, look at it, dude. The Rafale M53R doesn't take no for an answer. Let's see, does this thing have the same stupid-ass HMD? Oh, it doesn't have a cockpit. Sick. So who knows? Finally, France's suffering is ending. So true, dude. Finally, they'll have something that's actually good. Drone Rafale, no cockpit. Yeah, this is the new AI Rafale. You can still make the HMD show if you spool up the missile. Can you? I can... I don't think that works, Nico. Yeah, it's just this thing, right? Just the circular gimbal. It's white though. Do it in virtual cockpit view, this thing? No. Just this. Well, seeing that the Eurofighter might be the time to stop playing the 141 at top tier, not gonna lie. Yeah. Which Eurofighter do you have, by the way? Is it the German? Or do you have the Italian one? You don't have the Italian, right? It's crazy that the Italian doesn't have the Italian one. Yeah, I really do think this is gonna be my new... Probably my new favorite plane. You have the Italian one? Okay. Sorry, I even doubted you for a second. I think this will probably be my new favorite for now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this plays out. Hopefully they improve this. But for now, I'm holding my breath. We'll see what we get. But yeah. I gotta go in about 10 minutes. Any other last minute requests? Actually, fuck your requests. I'm gonna testify this thing. I am really interested about this thing, dude. This thing at 4.3, I feel like is gonna be pretty fucking crazy, dude. Drop tanks? 7 minutes of internal fuel? What? Wow, streamer moment. I don't know. I'm curious to what this thing's flight model is going to be, because it's at 4.3. I feel like this thing is going to be fucking insanity. Like, when I heard they were adding this thing, I figured it would have been, like, maybe 5.7. Like, at the least 5.7. You know what I mean? Not fucking 4.3. The cockpit is really nice, too. Like, the rear vis isn't great because you have this headrest. But the cockpit is really nice. Like, look at the cruising speed, dude. We're just fucking hauling ass. What up, donkey? Like, yeah, 50s, it's not great, but I feel like this thing is going to be, like, insanely stable. I have a feeling that jet engine in the back is going to make it, like, super, super stable at slow speeds. This is probably going to be, like, a two-circle demon. I feel like this thing's going to be crazy in, like, the raid fight. Like, it might not be insane at the, like, the slow speed performance is probably not really good. Combat flaps. Oh, very stable. Holy shit, dude. You put combat flaps on this fucking thing. Super stable. I can hold S with no trim. No trim. Just holding S. Wow. I mean, look at this, dude. I could just... I don't know. I don't know shit about props. I have a feeling this thing's gonna be fucking insanely good. And this might be one of my new favorite prop planes. Prop sim arc, but Mustang only plays the clearly most overpowered prop planes in the game. What up, Mark? Finally a key 84 fucker. I doubt that. I doubt that. I mean, yeah, dude, you can just fucking pull back on the stick. No problems. Does it have afterburner? No, it does not. Does not have afterburner. That'd be funny. The rate is pretty slow, I feel. You have a small circle, but the rate is pretty slow. I don't know. I mean, I'm literally just holding S fire. Like, I'm doing nothing but holding S. I'm sure if you were to micro it, you could probably rate pretty good. Literally, that was just me pulling back on the stick 100%. Rafal on Sim had HMD update. You can now see enemy in your HMD when your radar sees them. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh, actually, that's a good test real quick. Does that have IFF? Does this have IFF? I guess it doesn't matter. I can't check because I'm not. Yeah, I mean, they got rid of its fucking IFF HMD markers, so Rafal mains are on suicide watch right now. Sim Rafal mains are on suicide watch. Let me clarify. The HMD is weird. It's odd. It's very very like 90s, early thousands HMD, I feel like. Like non-precise. Right? Just pure data. I don't know. We'll see. Cheddar's sleeping like someone is hungover. Put his leg over his eyes. Yeah. Cheddar, is that light too bright? Huh? Is that light too bright? Oh, sorry. Oh. She's so good. Big purple. Oh, you were just yanking the stick? Yeah, fire. Dude, I was literally just holding S. Like, I was monkey pulling, dude. Pulling the stick back. I wasn't doing anything but that. That's why I'm saying the potential for it's probably crazy. I'm no BFM fucking scientist. I don't know shit about props. I'm just saying the fact that I was able to hold the stick back with 0 consequences like that, I feel like this thing's gonna be at 4-3. I feel like this thing's gonna be fucking crazy, dude. I mean, that's P38 territory, right? That's fucking P47. What Yak? What Yak is at 4-3? Yeah, Yak 9K. Quick, end the stream. I have to pee. I am gonna end the stream though. All right. Yeah, we'll call it here. Cause I gotta go. Gotta go to the store, pick some stuff up, and then go work on my car. Nothing like doing a 12-hour shift, coming home, streaming, and then going to work on your car for the next 8 hours. God, night shift is so healthy, dude. Night shift is so healthy. You guys should look into it. All right, but yeah, we'll call it here. I will be streaming again for real, actual stream, non-dev server stream, unless there's a change. Monday, because I'm working on my car again tomorrow. So probably Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. There's like maybe like a 30% chance I might stream. It honestly depends on just how long I'm working on my car for. So, but anyways, yep. I will. I'll see you guys later. See you on the next one. I don't know if there's any new people in here, but join the Discord if you're not in it. There's a link to it in the description. But yeah, I will see you guys on tomorrow or Monday. Who knows? Not sure. But I'll see you then. See you guys. Have a great